In your book, To the Next President, to the President-elect, you write, reducing poverty should be a central theme of your administration. How's that get done?
Well, first of all, I think that there has to be a much larger part of our budget devoted to these kinds of programs that are generally lumped under development.
So first, more money.
More money, but divided up in a way where it isn't just dumping money somewhere, but to try to help in other countries so that their economies function better, or that money is given to them in a way that it does not undermine the system in terms of corruption. So,
for example?
Well, I think, for instance, the Millennium Challenge accounts are a very good idea in terms of some kind of conditionality about how assistance is given. The other is giving some money through the international organizational system, because they know sometimes how to distribute it, and a combination of giving, for instance, now we're looking at problems in Burma. Should there be money going to the World Food Program? There are a number of different avenues to give the money, but I think it has to be part of an integrated aspect, and there has to be some coordination.
Burma is a good example. You raise it. A disaster, humanitarian aid has been offered. That's one of the tools in the toolbox. It's essentially been rejected because you have apparently a bunch of bully military thugs who are there and would rather either stop the food or have the food for themselves. What does the next president do about that?
Well, I think it's one of the most difficult issues because it's more than just thugs. I mean, they are basically involved in criminal activity of keeping their people from getting saved. The duty of the leader of a country is to protect the people of that country, and there is now a new doctrine, which is the responsibility to protect, that if in fact the leader is not doing the protecting, that the international community has to do something about it. And in fact, you don't invade a country in order to save it, but I do think that there has to be more international pressure on the leaders of a country to do what they're supposed to do to protect their people.